Hello everyone, and welcome to Orange University. On tonight's episode of Friday Night Pioneer, we're gonna pioneer one of the most unfair decks back in the days, and that was Rakdos Invoke Despair. Yeah, that deck was insane. I didn't know how to fight that. Everybody was playing that, and in Pioneer, this deck get even better because we're allowed to have Thoughtseize, we're allowed to have Kroxa. Those are some broken butt cards, and that's how I feel about this deck. And because of, Spider-Man, not Spider-Man, we also got the Universal Passage, which is an extra Blood Crypt that helps turns on our Verge, really fix the mana base so that we never have to worry about color for this two-color deck. And now we have an insane deck that I would say is probably the top of the top of the metagame in Pioneer. Obviously, needs to be piloted correctly, pun intended for the Reckoner Bankbuster here, but it is a little bit more skill-intensive deck to play. You gotta know when to throw your Thoughtseize. You gotta know when to, which side of Liliana you want to use it on. You have to know when to turn the corner, start attacking. You have to understand the infinite Fable combo. Not infinite, but, the back-to-back Fable copies. You have to know that a lot of times you have to keep your Bloodtithe Harvester alive in order to copy it with Fable and be able to infinitely get rid of our opponent's creatures. There are a lot of small things that you have to figure out, and Pioneer is ever evolving. And whenever there's a broken combo out there, like the Sword and Vampire combo that just drops, it will throw everything out of whack. But in the meantime, I would say that this is one of the top tier decks in Pioneer. So here is the deck list. Turn 1, we got 4 Thoughtseize. Obviously, look at our opponent's hand. Not only do we discard a card, unless their hand is full of lands, we get to discard whatever card we want. We also get information on what they're playing and know exactly what we need to play around. That is the biggest thing about Thoughtseize. Then we have 4 Fatal Push, of course. If our opponent has Landware Elves and stuff, gotta push them out of the way. And if they are aggro deck, gotta put those aggro creatures out of the way. So we got kill spells, we got hand disruptions. Turn 2, we got 4 Bloodtithe Harvester. A very good card. Very good card to put out on turn 2 because it fights pretty much any 2-drops out there while giving us a blood that can help activate Fatal Push later on. It could also activate other Bloodtithe Harvesters later for big -X/-X. And yeah, Bloodtithe Harvester is just fun. We also have 3 Reckoner Bankbuster. I could not justify 4 anymore, so 3 Reckoner Bankbuster is going to have to do. This is a very good card draw card that can also turn into a 4/4 beast stick. So that's pretty good, right? You can draw 3 cards by tapping 2 and tap it once each turn, basically, because you can only tap once a turn, right? And then you can crew 3 to attack for 4. Well, guess what? It has 3 power. A Bloodtithe Harvester. Alright, so that's our turn 2 play. We also have Kroxa, which is not as good at turn 2, but you can definitely still play it. When you play it, he just dies, but it makes our opponent discard a card, and then we can escape him later. So Kroxa is something that I think every Rakdos deck used to run, so I don't think it's too bad. It forces discard anyways, but I think it's no longer as important, so that's why we go down to 1 off. And of course, turn 2, we also have the adventure side of Bonecrusher Giant, the Stompy Stomp. Just a 2-mana deal 2 damage, which, again, it's not the end of the world, it's not crazy, but you can definitely stomp out an aggro creature or a Landware Elf in Pioneer. That's very important. So we have the Stomp side, then going to 3 mana, we got the Bonecrusher Giant side, 3 mana 4/3, that can just start dealing damage. But more importantly, we got 3 mana Fable. Oh yeah, you got a red deck, you have to have Fable, and this deck is where Fable really shines. So 3 mana, I don't think I need to talk about how good Fable is or what it does, but basically it gives you treasure tokens through attack. It lets you loot out the cards that are useless in the current matchup, now that you know what your opponent's doing with Thoughtseize. And then at the backside, it gives you sort of an infinite, basically a free Kiki-Jiki. That's really, this card is broken as heck. The Kamigawa set, that with Neon Dynasty Kamigawa, that release was all about Fable and Emperor. That set was actually probably one of the best things that happened to recent Magic, though that set had the most fun cards. Fable, Emperor, and later on another card we'll talk about. And we also have 4 Graveyard Trespasser. This card is now very important because there's so many Graveyard strategies out there. Graveyard Trespasser trespasses on those strategies. And we got 3 Liliana, obviously good in any sort of Jund-style deck, any sort of a mid-range control slash, tempo deck. Yeah, Liliana, make them discard cards, make them sack creatures, and at the end, if you ult Liliana, make them sack their board. And we got 2 Sheoldred. you know, Sheoldred is still legal here. Yeah, very good card. And then we have to Invoke Despair. Does anyone feel that Despair? Oh yeah, this card. Back in the days when Invoke Despair was in standard, it was so good. A 5-mana card got banned. You can imagine how good that is. This card, it's target opponent sack a creature of their choice. And if they can't, they lose 2 life and you draw a card. So if they have nothing, this is a card draw. If they have something, you make them sacrifice it. But it's not just a creature. Then they do the same for an enchantment and a planeswalker. So black has removal for planeswalkers and for enchantments now, all in one spell, which is, oh boy, so good. And then the land base, the land has got a lot of stuff in there as well. 25 lands total, only 2 swamps, 2 mountains. There's not a lot of basic lands. We got Castle Lockwood for card draw, Hive of the Eye Tyrant for graveyard removal plus menacing attack. We got 1 Token Numa for returning our Sheoldred back. We got Sokizin, which is for attack. 1 Den of the Bugbear for more attacks. And then we got dual color lands and 4 Blackcleave Cliffs, fast land. 4 Blazemire Verge, which is basically a dual land because we have 4 Blood Crypt and 4 Multiversal Passage. So yeah, this deck, Rakdos, I think is insane. Let's see how well it can actually do in Pioneer. Alright, our opponent is Mellow Death. His death is mellow. My death is for Toad. Okay, we got Blood Crypt and Blackcleave Cliffs, so black. We're getting Thoughtseize turn 1. We are getting Thoughtseize turn 1. There goes our Fable. We typically have to play without Fable, right? Oh, wow. Okay. Then here's a Bankbuster. Bankbuster's a good card. Oh, the mirror. I love playing mirrors. And Thoughtseize my Fable second time, yeah. I guess he's going for the crush. He hurt himself too much. He hurt himself a little too much here. Graveyard Trespasser. I do have creatures in a graveyard, to be fair. Can't actually hit that. I think we just go with this. You want to block? You want to trade? He does want to block and trade. He's down to 9. He's going to use his blood right away. He's going to use his... Oh, the Annex! Yeah, our opponent was a little too greedy there with his stuff. Now he's paying for it. We want to draw a card. I mean, I just said that he was greedy. Now I'm being greedy. The answer is yes. Bring him down to 5. Now we're nighttime, so he could play his Trespasser and eat 2 cards. Fear. Oh boy. Does he have what it takes? Duress? Well, I got nothing for you to duress on. GG! Nice mellow death. Now go away. Alright, our opponent is Yui Kuromitu. We go first. Let's throw down a multiversal passage and see the passage of time. Let's throw this on red. Get into tapped. Oh, that's too bad. Thoughtseize would have been good turn 1, but here we are. Don't have time to Thoughtseize him. He's got 2 mana. You know what? Let's go for the attack first. He's probably holding up a counterspell of some kind. There's a splash portal. Manifest Dread. So he just wants to manifest Dread and then get that going? So he's going to manifest Dread and splash portal it, right? I think that's his plan. Don't really have much ways to stop that. He's got it. Or he doesn't. That works for me too. GG. Alright, our opponent is... He is Walter Pinkman. There's a Walter Pinkman? I mean, it's Walter White and Jesse Pinkman. Did he combine both of them together? We'll find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Alright, Thoughtseize turn 1. I'll take it. Let me see your thoughts. That is, he's got his Thoughtseize, and then he's gonna try to bend his Talony. If a non-black card was exiled this way... Dude, what? Alright, he's playing a discard deck. We're playing a discard deck. Let's see who's discarding who. Did he just top deck his Thoughtseize? So he has to take the Reckoner Bankbuster, right? Which is a non-black card. Because it is a non-black card, he has to exile a card from his hand. He didn't take the Reckoner Bankbuster. What a wild man. I guess the Bandit's Talon's coming down. Not sure if I want to discard 2 cards though. Yeah, against a discard deck, definitely don't want to do that. Let me look at your hand. Oh, he's got a Duress and Ego Drain. I don't care about those. I'll pay the life, just to trick him into trying to Duress me. Aha! Got him. Gotti. Level up the Bandit's Talent. It's got a 1 mana play. Don't know what that is. Okay. Why? Does he read his own cards? Maybe he doesn't. I'm betting he doesn't. Do I want to Sheoldred here? I might lose Sheoldred, but I draw an extra card that way. Come on. Almost played it like an idiot. Who needs to draw extra cards? He got rid of his whole hand just to fight Sheoldred. Not looking like he's able to fight Sheoldred that easily. We'll draw that card. Fable. We'll gain the 2 life instead of losing the 2 life. Unfortunately, it's a tap land. Oh, I just gave him a card. Why did I do that? That was not smart. I did not have to play the Bloodtithe Harvester there. Yeah, I gave him a Bloodtithe Harvester that he can kill. Absolutely no reason for me to do that, but I did. Absolutely no reason to do that. Well, let's stomp on him. Nice discard deck. Ever think about playing cards that are impactful? Guess not. GG, Walter Pinkman. Figure out what your actual name is. Alright, our opponent is the Wooden Map. Would our opponent map? No, he wouldn't map. We're gonna go first. Oh my god, Invoke Despair. I miss you. Not really. That was a fun time in the standard meta. Oh, let's put this tapped. See what happens. I got a Bonecrusher Giant turn 2 that I can stomp. If I need to. I don't have to stomp. Aw. I'm gonna feel so bad stomping out a cat. Like, let's face it, this is a villain move right here. The villainous of villain moves. We just stomped a little cat. He was just trying to help too. Oh man. My heart can't take that. There's a Graveyard Trespasser. You better play a spell. You better play a spell, or we have a 4/4. Ossification. Yeah, discard a card. Discards his other ossification. I'm gonna put this on black. You can enter tapped. No, you can enter tapped. I don't need that untapped. There's the Bloodtithe Harvester. I could have played a Bonecrusher Giant there, but I think the what is this? Ossification. It's gonna ossify my Bloodtithe Harvester. I can definitely pitch a land. Shelly! How's it going there, Shelly? Alright, so this was a card that ripped it up back in the days. Sack a creature, sack an enchantment, sack a planeswalker. We get the Bloodtithe Harvester back, we get the blood, we get to draw another card. Unfortunately, the cards that we drew were perhaps not the best. What is this? First right, Aura spell costs 1 less. This is an Aura deck. Feathered Flight. Like, well, Inquisitor. Yeah, you know what? I don't need that passage. Okay. What are you doing with your hand? Yeah, no armor. So I can kill that, right? This is double the blood. Twice the blood. I got a blood, so we get rid of that. And it's gone. Here's Sheoldred. Here's Shelly. Does he keep getting ossifications? Basically. Runes deck. That's very interesting. It's a 5/4 first striker. Can't block that. You know, because why not? Oh, that's kind of sad. This is what I got. Can't attack with the Sheoldred. He gains 5 life a turn. Oh, he's gonna gain a lot more than 5 life a turn. You know, if only I have some sort of removal in the deck. In this removal heavy deck. Wouldn't a Rakdos deck be full of removals, you would think? Spirit Companion, our opponent is drawing like their stuff. If only we're drawing our stuff. Alright, Reckoner Bankbuster. I guess it's 4 mana either way. Land. Oh, this is getting ridiculous. But yeah, it's what it is, you know. It's what happens when you play Magic that your deck decides to hate you. Can I draw a non-trash? No. What's that last card in your hand? I want to see it. I need to see it. It's a protection spell? Yeah, of course it is. We just play. I can't play both, anyways. Might as well throw on the Bonecrusher to soak up some damage. Soak up some more damage. Why not? Oh my god. He's at 42. And he's got Helpful Hunter. Like, 4 Fatal Pushes in his deck. I think we're just not taking this damage. You know what? No blocks. I'll take it. Oh, thank God. What does he have? First Strike Vigilance. Alright, well, 20 years later, this stuff finally happened. So, we'll play our Trespasser. Yeah, right! Good game. Alright, let's... I don't know, what do I even take? Runes? Alright, he's at 51. We gotta bring it back down to 0. Slowly but surely. I mean, yeah, it's a good game already, just leave. I guess he wouldn't map. Alright, our opponent is Nicolis. Nicolis. Ah, our opponent goes first this time. There goes our win streak. Ooh, no turn 1 land war elf. Let's get a look at that hand. He does have Elvish Channeler, but he also has Collected Company that I gotta get rid of. Gotta get rid of the Collect Company. I don't think there was ifs, ands, and buts about it. Do we play Kroxa here? Can make him discard a card. I mean, he has lots of cards to discard, right? Maybe the Bankbuster is worth it. 2 Bankbusters. A little difficult to get through. I think we go the Kroxa route. He did discard a land. Maybe he won't draw. I mean, I'm pretty sure he would draw a land anyways. Ooh, double channeler. Okay, him not drawing a land is incredibly helpful for me. I can also just break one of those channelers. No, I think we Fable here. It does mean I won't be able to break the channeler anymore if you play the Archdruid, right? But kind of it is what it is sort of deal. Bloodtithe Harvester. So these Bankbusters gotta go. I threw away Bankbuster and got another Bankbuster. That's fun. Ooh, he blocks. Big mistake. Do I need that extra mana next turn? I might. You know what? Let's get the Bloodtithe Harvester down. I might be able to use that. Well, if he attacks, I can still trade. So I can't play Kroxa yet. But I could invoke him. Sack the creature. -2, -2. And push. Alright, that's all his creatures. I think the game is over now. 3 Bankbusters in a row, man. Oh, they still got more. Okay, well, thankfully, I got another push for you. Oh, GG. Rakdos still doing it. It's so unfair. Alright, our opponent is the Galordon Core. Oh, man, that's hard to read. Double Thoughtseize? Wow, okay. That's a hand. How's it going? Let me look at your hand, yeah? Let me get rid of some cards in your hand. Looks like you're trying to play a deck with cards. I don't like that. Ossification is annoying. Also 2 teachings. Mill 3 cards, and he gets the 1/1. It's also hard, huh? They're all 2-for-1s. It's very difficult to fight through. I think we probably take the Ossify for now. Do I want to shoot off the next card he plays? I think so. Until it gets to 4 mana, I don't really have to worry about... Yeah, it's going to teach him for sure. I haven't seen this deck in a while. Return to form. Bit of life. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Teaching of the Kyrian again. I think I just discard 1 card. Because I want the Multiversal Passage. First I Thoughtseize. We got that Helio. Then we attack. Lets that happen, which means then I Multiversal Passage on black. Now I could Liliana make him sack this. Then he gets this.
A fight?
Let's get rid of these creatures.
I've always hated crowds.
Spirit Companion. Dude, that's too many Thoughtseizes. Do you have any more good cards left in your deck? Because I want to take those out. He's flickering it. Okay, he's got none. Which is annoying, but now I can get rid of that Kalia dude. Each player discards a card, please.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
Oh, this Haunting. Hollow Haunting. This, I remember that card. I guess it's because I'm playing an old deck. It's like I'm recording this from 2 years ago. Generous Visitor. That's insane that these are the cards that's coming to us. I'll put it on red. Just get into your tap, I don't need it. Discard your Ganjo, please. Alright, no more Ganjo.
Outsmarting me.
So, I could Kiki Jiki. He's gonna flip this and activate the Visitor, though. That's pretty annoying. I could also copy the Bonecrusher Giant and attack for 3, 4, 5, 6. I definitely want to attack with the Graveyard Trespasser, right? Gotta exile that other thing, the Kami of Transient. Okay, he's killing my Graveyard Trespasser. Oh, he just quits. Probably drew a land there. Oh, I hate this deck so much back in the days. Where I hate it. Now it's just a nothing burger. Alright, our opponent is Dubro Pluto. Virtuous Dubro Pluto. We go first. We do go first, but this hand doesn't have anything. So let's hope he's got a land war elf or something I can push. He does have something I can push. I just didn't play it. More hard challenge. Push it. Do we get the Graveyard Trespasser? I think so. I don't really have that many cards I want to discard from my hand. And if he plays like Screaming Nemesis, Liliana can get it. Lightning Strike, that's insane. Okay. 2 for 1? 2 for 1. Do we Fable here? I think I Fable as opposed to Liliana, because I don't want to discard a card. Right? And, oh well, that guy's dead. I don't want to discard a card, but Also, Liliana is probably better as just a removal. Not a great removal, but just a removal. He plays a creature, then we can Liliana. Yes, play it in reverse. Then play a card that can't play spells. Brilliant play. Do I even care about this 2/2 Shaman here? The thing is, I want to Liliana make him sack that creature anyway, so I'll take this. I'm at 20 for Lily. We discard both lilies? We discard one. So here's the Liliana. Sacrifice the creature, please.
Sacrifices must be made.
I know if that Bloodtithe Harvester potentially blocked for Lily. Probably not. But it could do stuff. He does also have a Kumano, but it's not big enough. Manifold Mouse. Did not want to activate the double. Who am I playing against? Okay, it's a 3/3. Trample or double strike? Can't do both. Trample. Attacks Lily, you got it. Lily's gonna have to eat one.
Delay, nothing more.
Lily is happy to eat that one. Here's another.
This is my home, and
Sack
I
it
don't
anyways.
appreciate it when people. I've always hated crowds.
Do I want the Bloodtithe Harvester? And run some defense for Lily. Oh, there goes our Lily. No more defense. Just the fact that this card deals 1 damage to a Planeswalker is
my
insane.
zombies and leave.
Like, who designed this card? And how do we get him fired? Okay. Is that what you're gonna do? I'll push it. I don't want to see that anyways. They got a buff spell? Copy the Bloodtithe Harvester. Let's get rid of that. -X, please. Oh, you're gonna leave? GG, red deck. You do, bro, Pluto. Don't even know how to play that deck, honestly. Welcome back, everyone. Now that you see all of those Rakdos games, how does this deck feel? I was right. I was right all along. This deck is insane. This is probably the best deck in Pioneer. It has got no combo other than maybe the Kikijiki copying each other for a big attack, which is very rarely how we win the game. But this deck has no sort of infinite combo. It has no combo that just outright breaks the game or breaks the client. It seems fair in everything that we do, except nothing it does is fair, right? Thoughtseize is not fair. Fable the Mirror Breaker is not fair. Sheoldred is not fair. Invoke Despair is not fair. It's got so many unfair, just good cards on their own. We don't have to synergize at all. All of the deck, each good card off the deck plays off itself. But the fact that they all come together in this Rakdos deck is so backbreaking, it stops most of our opponents. But WotC design is still trash, so most of Magic is still go first, win game. If you go second and you have to interact and react to every one of your opponent's plays, obviously that's going to be difficult to win. But half the games you go first, right? Not on Arena, obviously. 1/10 of the game you go first. But in real life, if you like to play Magic in a fair setting, half the games you'll go first. And when you go first, this deck is impossible to stop. And when you go second, this deck still puts up a very good fight because every card is so good. Now, let's talk about the cuts. There are a few cards I think I did not fall in love with as much. Kroxa, Yeah, I think his time has got to come, right? Yeah, he's good whenever he enters and attacks, you can make your opponent discard a card. It seems good on paper. But honestly, 4 mana for a 6/6 at this day and age is not insane. And if we had to wait a turn to attack, on to turn 5 for us to actually attack, how much of that would really matter to make our opponent discard? We either won or we lost that game already. So I think Kroxa can go. I would like to have another Bankbuster. Bankbuster is great. I'm never upset on drawing an extra Bankbuster. So yeah, I think that's fine. And then I think I want to have an extra Invoke at some point. I really wish I draw Invoke in several games. I'm not sure what I can cut for that third Invoke. And maybe it's going to be a Graveyard Trespasser. Maybe it's a Bonecrusher Giant. It's one of those two cards that we can go down to 3 off and add a third Invoke. I think that would be fair. But that's really all the changes I would make right now for this Rakdos deck. It's so good, so fun to play, and absolutely a stomp. A stomp on most of our opponents. And, you know, against red, we can just stomp it out. That's really fun. Against... what's the other good deck in Pioneer? Against any combo deck, we can Thoughtseize them, so we get rid of those cards. And then against any deck that tried to draw a lot, Sheoldred will stop that. So stop that from happening. Any Graveyard Synergies get stopped by Graveyard Trespassers. So yeah, we got everything pretty much on the lockdown with this deck. A deck full of answers. That's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.